Hi there, my name is Enzo, and I'll be conducting a brand audit on the New Balance brand. New Balance was founded in Boston in 1906 by William Riley, creating arch support and prescription footwear for people with pain in the workforce. The sneaker was not sold until 1936 with the creation of a spiked running shoe for athletes. The company was then sold in 1956 to Eleanor Kidd and her husband Paul. The company began to attract many budding athletes in the 1960s, which led to the eventual launch of their first sneaker, the Trackstar. Despite its success, the company was not recognized as a superior sneaker and was eventually sold to Jim Davis in 1972, who is still the head of New Balance in 2022. This eventually led to the company reaching net $1 billion in sales by 2000, and now the company has since rapidly expanded and now boasts over $4 billion in revenue and is widely regarded as a major player in the sport and fashion industry. As noted, New Balance is a privately owned company and ranks as the 137th largest company in this privately owned sector in America. The company is most known for their selection of high-quality sneakers, but also boasts a wide range of products such as hats, clothing, and water bottles. The company has ventured away from primarily creating shoes in response to changing consumer trends over time. The New Balance logo seems timeless in the way that it has not been drastically altered since its original logo in 1972. The large block NB with the stripes across the end makes the company recognizable through a simple abbreviation of the New Balance name. The stripes across helps to align the company with a racing or sport concept which targets the athletic market of consumers. To preserve company recognition, the logo has only changed twice in history, going from black to red and then further removing stripes in 2008. The use of red acts as a point of difference for the company, which helps their brand stand out as opposed to competitors who have a more black and white approach to branding. The New Balance brand is frequently associated by consumers as being of high quality, traditional to brand identity, loyal to customers, reliable, and ethical. Despite these positive associations towards the brand, it is frequently seen as being inferior to competitors, less attractive, and drowned out by bigger customer bases. This, however, has been at the forefront of New Balance's goals to improve and has seen drastic change in consumer perception in recent times. Although the brand aligns itself as being primarily targeted towards athletes and sport consumers, the company has ventured into producing more lifestyle shoes and apparel to attract a broader target market. As a result, the company's wide range of products targets both men and women of all ages, which helps to gain a larger customer base and therefore influence greater success. In terms of the company's position in the market, they have faced lower success due to the high competition that is faced in the industry. Despite this, New Balance is positioned as a highly ethical brand which aims to produce shoes at the highest quality for consumers. They have achieved this through manufacturing their products in the US and UK, which is considered highly ethical as opposed to their competition who primarily manufacture in offshore and developing countries. This has helped attract a wider range of consumers as it creates a higher quality product, as well as adhering to societal expectations for corporations to behave ethically. As a result, the company uses a price strategy which is higher than most competitors, but is justified by the target market and acts as a point of difference in an industry that faces many points of parity. Despite also drawing away from sponsorships to resonate the image of being endorsed by no one, the company has delved into collaborations and sponsorships of sports teams to promote themselves to a wider audience in recent times, which has proved to be a success. As is expected, Nike is the largest player in the industry, dominating the sport and lifestyle and retail sector. At a similar price range, Nike has managed to dominate the market with more popular and trendy products. Despite its effective promotion and positioning strategies, the company is often aligned with being unethical due to its exploitation of cheap labor and sweatshops to produce their products. This, however, has not majorly damaged sales, and the company continues to sponsor the biggest sporting events as well as rapidly expanding across the global market. Adidas is another competitor which occupies a large portion of market share in the industry. The company similarly indulges in manufacturing lifestyle and sports products targeted to males and females of all ages and has been at the forefront of fashion for decades. The company has distanced itself from competition through the use of high-speed manufacturing, employing 3D printing technologies to adapt for higher demand. The company also continues to sponsor sports competitions and athletes across basketball, soccer, skateboarding, and more. ASICS is a high-level athlete brand which focuses on creating the most technologically advanced and comfortable running shoes on the market. They have managed to position themselves as a leader in the running sector of the industry. In the sector of the industry which has influenced greater success. Their less technologically advanced shoes are worn for lifestyle purposes. However, this has not been their strongest point as opposed to other competitors in the industry. They are more notable for their production of high-quality products for all aspects of athletic gear. So this survey was sent out to 15 individuals, of which 10 answered, both male and female of all ages, therefore adhering to New Balance's target market. The questions that were included in the survey aim to gain insights on consumer behaviours towards the brand by analysing aspects on brand awareness, performance, imagery, judgments, and overall brand resonance. This helps to better understand their position in the market. Scores were calculated to see which brand out of Adidas and New Balance scored the highest or gained the most positive feedback in each category to compare the company against the leading player in the industry. In terms of consumer awareness of the brand, results in the survey indicated 100% brand recognition, with all participants stating that they knew the brand. Although this is a majorly positive statistic, only 50% owned any products. Results also indicated that 100% of surveyed felt that their shoes are their most preferred product. This portrays the notion that it is an easily recognisable brand, proving that their elements and promotion strategies are effective. However, with only half the sample owning products, there is clear evidence that competitors have a competitive edge in terms of market power. The brand's performance was hard to measure, but a tally of the scores showed that New Balance did in fact score high in Adidas across the sectors of quality, convenience, value for money, and overall aesthetic. As a result, despite frequent quantitative indicators proving that the convenience of Adidas was superior, the qualitative characteristics of New Balance products outweighed this. Consumers are more drawn towards the overall quality of the product as opposed to the practicality of the Adidas brand. This, however, is a factor that can be counterbalanced as the brand continues to grow. In terms of New Balance's image, the results outlined a greater number of consumers agreed that the company's message or reputation is better than Adidas, which had a much larger number disagreeing with the questions being raised. This aligns strongly with the company's onshore manufacturing, which is more ethical and creates a higher quality product than competitors. Their goal to remain onshore has translated into a better overall reputation and has proven through this larger notion amongst customers that they are superior in this sector. In branding, this is an essential element to influence company growth. Both Adidas and New Balance acquired positive judgments regarding their popularity and whether participants would pay a premium for the brand. However, New Balance dominated when asked if the products were worth the price tag. This outlines that their products are far superior in terms of quality. However, Adidas still has a greater customer base, as evidenced by their similar notion towards purchasing behaviour despite being of lower quality. This seems illogical, but it plays into the idea that Adidas are better promoters of their products and hence New Balance are exposed for this weakness. To better understand consumer perception, analysing their brand resonance is crucial. In doing so, New Balance again came out on top, gaining more positive feedback than Adidas. Despite this loyalty to the brand, most participants showed that they were proud to align themselves to the company despite the majority having purchased more Adidas. That should say a lot about the company's position in the market, being regarded as a trendier brand. However, their products are still being sold less than that of competitors. As a result, there are still branding strategies that need to be improved on. In summary, the overall high quality of New Balance products are what set it apart from competitors in the industry. As a result, perceptions of high quality, sincerity, trendiness are favourable for the brand. Perceptions of impracticality and overall popularity are unfavourable and have proven to be a struggle for the brand. These, however, are factors which will develop as the brand continues to grow. Thank you for listening. And then here are just some of the references that I used to research New Balance.